Hey everyone, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. We're going to talk about the modes of the minor melodic ascending scale. And I'm going to keep this very brief. I'm just going to kind of show you some shortcuts and how to use this incredibly useful scale, which is called the minor melodic ascending. So in the key of C, that's simply this. All right, now there's 7 notes, so there would be 7 modes, but only 4 of them are really useful. I mean, you can use the other ones too, but they're just certainly not as common. So first one we're going to cover would be like on the very first chord, like a C minor 6th or C minor major 7th. And there it is. You just use the minor melodic ascending. It's just like a major scale, but it's got a minor third instead of a major third. Now, personally, I would use the Dorian mode. You know, and have a couple flats in there, or the blues scale on this particular chord, but you know, you can use that C minor 6. It's going to sound okay. And here's F minor. Now, if we wanted to use F minor 6, right? So remember, F major just has that flat, so we have to add another flat. All right, now we get to D minor 7 flat 5. You see, it's the same exact notes as F minor 6. So that's why I always use F minor 7th there. But when I get to D minor 7 flat 5, I can just think of that F minor melodic ascending. F minor melodic ascending. F minor melodic ascending. Oh my God. All right, and that'll give me some really nice lines. You know, you could put some passing tones in there, but let's just stick to the scale for now. And then we're going to go to a G7, and I'm going to use the altered scale. Now, the altered scale is the minor melodic ascending, but it's not in, you won't start on G, you're going to start on A flat. So minor melodic ascending in A flat. Right, see, like A flat minor 6. And by the way, if you used an A flat minor 6 over like a G7 like that, you've got a G7th altered dominant there. So you know, so G7, you know, there's lots of rootless voicings like this, or this, or this, and they'll all take that same scale. Now, when I learned it, I didn't learn it as A flat minor melodic ascending. I learned it as the altered scale, you know, where you go a half step, a whole step, a half step, a whole step. It's starting to sound like the diminished scale, isn't it? But then we've got just whole steps up there. So, got that little bit, you got that, and then, no, you don't have 4 white keys, you got those 3, sorry. That's it. And, you know, because I see these 2 black keys in various spots, I might put passing tones in between them, but let's just stick to the scale. First, we'll do the 2 chord. Now, I'm going to go right into that. All right. All right, now we get to E flat minor. And here's another mode of the minor melodic ascending. I'm going to go, and this is called the Lydian dominant. It's just like a Mixolydian scale, but you sharp the 4. Yeah, it's like you take the 5th of the chord and you just play the minor melodic ascending on that one. All right, E flat minor, and then kind of the major portion of it up there. So that scale would sound like this. All right, so they're on the A flat. This is an A flat, by the way. However, there's another way you could go there. You could do E flat minor, and then suppose I want A altered, or A flat altered. Okay? Now, remember, if you want the altered scale, you take the root, just go up a half a step, and then play the minor melodic ascending, right? A minor, plus a couple of major notes up there. So let's check out how that will sound. Ah. And like I said, I didn't learn it as, I guess I realized on some level that it was that minor melodic scale, but I don't think I really was thinking of that at all when I was learning the altered scale. I would just think of it, I just learned the notes, you know. No, that's not it. And I learned it in every key, the altered scale, you know. There it is. And, you know, I practiced it like this. And I did not think of the minor melodic. I just thought of the scale. That's an easy one there. It just got the root as the only black key. And that's another fairly easy one, just the one black key there. Start on 2. And of course, I did 2 octaves and went up and down, and sometimes I would practice like. That's all right. So if you have like a sharp 9 chord, or even a flat 9, but especially if you have like the flat 13 in there, this is the best scale, right? Easy one in C, right? Because you just got those 2 white keys. Everything else is black. And, you know, it is the D flat minor, ascending, melodic minor. But listen how different it sounds over C. Listen how different it sounds over, what would be the other one? And a tritone away. That same scale is the Lydian dominant. See, let's do this in C. All right, that's an altered scale. And then if we did F sharp, that same scale would be called Lydian dominant. And if we did B flat minor 7 flat 5, that scale is called the Locrian sharp 2. And if we did C sharp minor 6, right? And the other modes, like, they're useful, but they're only useful on like really weird chords. These 4 modes will work over, you know, your altered dominant, your kind of unaltered dominant, even though it's got a sharp 4 in it, or a sharp 11, the half diminished chord, and of course the minor melodic scale goes on the minor 6 or minor major 7th chord. Okay, hopefully that'll be useful to you, and before I go, I'll just take another quick solo on Bossa. Hey, thanks everyone. Hopefully it was useful. Like and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in a future video. Thanks very much.